Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to dedicate the last part of our breakfast show to Mo Salah. Not only because of the PA Fans Player of the Year, which he got as a reward for the second year in a row, but also for saying happy birthday. Salah is going to turn 29 tomorrow. He was born on the 15th of June 1992, and despite the fact that he is only 29, Salah achieved a lot, and his numbers are not going to be broken that easy, neither for an Egyptian nor for an African nor even for an Arab athlete or an Arab footballer who became a professional in European leagues for years now. But to shed light on the latest reward by the fans to Mo and to continue with his career in Liverpool, whether it's going to continue after that or this should be in many visions of sports critics in Liverpool, and he should move to another Premier League in Europe or another high-ranking team. We are very much delighted to have with us by phone Mr. Hazem Askandarani, our sports analyst. A very good morning to you, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, I can't hear you
Hello?
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Now
Yeah,
it's okay?
this is okay.
Great.
Mr. Hazem,
Very good morning.
Salah was rewarded by the fans. Here we are not speaking about analysts or sports critics or the professionals, but the people, the layman in the street in Liverpool decided that Salah, for the second consecutive year, should be rewarded with the fans player of the year. How do you see this reward, sir?
I think that this reward is more credible and more real from my point of view, because football, as any sport, is considered as a way of entertainment for the people. Actually, the opinion of the fans is the major metrics, one of the major metrics of choosing and talking about the popularity of the player. So to win this prize, it reflects actually the importance and the role that was played by Mo Salah this season. When we talk about Salah today, we're talking about this season. He was tackling the prize of the Golden Boot, and he lost it in front of Harry Kane. In the last week of the
it was a very tough competition.
Very tough till the last match. So this proves that he was about to get his third consecutive prize for the Golden Boot of Mo Salah this year. But
so, sir, do you think that this latest reward for fans did it, and they decided to reward Salah with their own prize? Do you think that this is because of what you're saying regarding the scores, regarding the goals, 22 goals and 5 assists all, or it's because of the values Salah is introducing, his manners, his way to deal with people, his modesty, or it's a bundle of all this?
Very true. This is a very important detail that you mentioned. One of the main reasons, either his attitude on the pitch or among the people in a social way, we see that he became one of the influencers of life in England and Europe in general. That was proved by the news telling that Mo Salah managed to reduce some between brackets the racism against the people from the Middle East and Africa to 15% in Liverpool. So he has this influence, this important influence on the society in England. Also, when we look on the pitch, the team of Liverpool this year was not the same team that we saw last year and the year before. So the role of Mo Salah this year with Liverpool, he shined more because the team with the absence of course, the main third back, of course, of Liverpool. This influenced badly, actually, the performance of Liverpool. Liverpool this year was not really what we expected their performance. The only player who was there for Liverpool, bearing in mind
Liverpool
the
suffered a lot this season, and injuries
exactly
in specific, it was catastrophic. Well,
very
sir, but let's move to Mo once again and to continue with this, because many would say that these rewards are meant to send a message to Mo: do not leave us. Because there are many media reports and maybe rumors speaking about Salah moving to another
yes.
heavyweight team, heavyweight club in another league, and many analysts, many sports critics said or advised Salah, oh, please go. This is the most you can achieve with Liverpool, and it's time to change your jersey. True or false? And if you were Salah, what you would do?
Actually, after the crisis that hit the world football, COVID-19, and this affected badly the economy of football all over the world, especially the big clubs, the big names like Real Madrid, like Barcelona, like PSG, like Juventus. I think that his price is too high for them, especially that when we look at Real Madrid or Barcelona, they lost a lot of excellent players. So they need to compensate the absence of these big stars with many players, or maybe one or two, but they're pretty expensive. So I believe that at the beginning of the season, many people talked about the transfer of Mo Salah from Liverpool to one of the great teams. Actually, maybe the Paris Saint-Germain is the closest money-wise. They have a big budget. They can afford to buy Salah, but from my point of view, that maybe Salah will change his mind, because many people said that he wanted to stay and he wanted to leave Liverpool. But actually, with the offers, the possible offers to leave Liverpool are too tight, and I think that he will prefer to stay in Liverpool, especially that his contract is not finished yet. So I think that he will stay the next season with Liverpool, especially that they are qualified for the Champions League next year. So there's still a hope that he will do something. Nobody knows, maybe. However, Chelsea, Manchester City, Manchester United, they are going very strong for the next season. But
just before being with you on air, sir, we were congratulating Mo for his birthday.
Sure.
Tomorrow, inshallah, Mo is going to turn 29. Don't you think that age is a factor, and age should be taken into consideration when Mo is thinking about his career?
Of course, but when you look at the big players, this style of players, like Cristiano Ronaldo, or like Messi, like the big stars, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you see that the years of the great players are now longer than before. We used to say that at the age of 30, 32, it goes down, the performance goes down. Today, we can still see till 34 and 36 and sometimes more. We see that they approach the 40s and their performance is not really affected by the age. So I think that he has still at least 5 years to give, as he's giving today. He is taking care of his health. He sleeps well. He doesn't do anything against keeping his health perfect, and training. He's well trained to keep the lifestyle of a professional player.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing firmly, and he is intending to do a great job by keeping himself in a good shape and good health. So I
Sir, one
think that
final
he
question
still
because we
loves
are
it.
running out of time.
Yeah.
Salah is very much characterized with his speed and with his scoring skills.
Yes.
If you were Mo and you do have three options, give me three names or three names of heavyweight clubs and give them to me in order. 1, 2, 3. If you do have the opportunity to go or to move to one of them. Number one should be?
Pretty difficult question because of the financial side, it's a bit different now. It's a bit tight. As I said, that Paris Saint-Germain, they
Paris
are
Saint-Germain,
able
number one. Number two?
to buy him. I don't think Real Madrid will be
Real Madrid. Number
their
three?
destination, and maybe Juventus.
Sorry?
Maybe Juventus. Juventus.
Juventus. Well,
Turin.
Mr. Hazem Askandarani, thank you very much for your
You're
input, sir,
welcome.
and have a very good day. And by this, we come to the end of this episode of our breakfast show. Till we meet again, same time on Nile TV International. Many thanks for watching. Tomorrow is another day with another crew. But on behalf of my dear colleague Halal Hamalawi, myself Nirmina Abdurrahman, many thanks for watching. Stay tuned on our channel, and for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net.